Hello, my name is Kathy Diesterhaeft. I am the author of Health for the Whole Self, a book that takes a holistic approach to wellness and breaks down the different factors to reaching emotional and physical health, taking into account the body, mind, and spirit. The book is set up as a daily devotion, giving you tidbits of information on a daily basis so it's not overwhelming. I have decided to take the message in my own book to another level, so I have designed my own religious retreat. I will immerse myself into the religions of the world, expanding my horizons and opening my body, mind, and spirit. For the last couple of years, I have had the feeling I am being called to something. At first, I laughed because my first thought was God was calling me to the pulpit. Since then, I have come to realize that I can learn about and serve God without being behind the pulpit. This retreat is the answer to that call. I initiated this retreat because on November 6, 2012, I had a sign from God when I came across 1 Peter chapter 3, verses 3 and 4, from two different sources in the same day. 1 Peter chapter 3, verses 3 and 4 says, "Your beauty should not come from outward adornment, such as braided hair and the wearing of gold jewelry and fine clothes. Instead, it should be of your inner self, the unfading beauty of a gentle and quiet spirit, which is of great worth in God's sight." What is really ironic, just today, I was reading the scrap pieces of paper I have hanging on my refrigerator. Bible verses that have a special meaning to me or inspirational sayings. What caught my eye today was a page out of my daily devotion, dated October 6, 2012. It was the same exact verse that became my sign just 1 month later. When I read it on October 6th, it had special meaning to me, so I copied it and hung it on my refrigerator. God gives us signs every day, but we don't always recognize them as signs. When I came across the verse in October, the sign was not strong enough. Or perhaps I wasn't strong enough spiritually to know it was a sign. So exactly 30 days later, God tested me again. This time with a stronger message. This time, I sat up and took notice. Prior to this, I had been dreaming of traveling to the Holy Land to walk in Jesus' footsteps, or traveling to India to experience the spirituality they are known for. When I realized I was receiving a sign, I decided I did not need to wait until I could afford to travel. Instead, I could learn as much as possible, right here at home. So when the opportunity for travel does present itself, I will be better prepared to appreciate the experience. When I started my retreat, the first thing I did was to shave my head as a symbolic gesture to show my total submission to God. Most religious orders of women crop their hair or cut it short. They do this as a symbol of the life they are leading, which is a life of self-sacrifice for God and a renouncing of the things of the world. A woman's hair is considered her crowning glory and is often a source of vanity. Korean Buddhist monks and nuns have their heads shaved every 15 days. They shave each other's heads and do not do it themselves, which signifies the wish to help and support each other. Shaving the head is not only a conventional tradition, but a practice for getting rid of useless worldly desires and illusions in order to concentrate on pursuing the goal. It makes practitioners examine themselves and awaken their own consciousness. I like the symbolism of having someone else shave my head to symbolize the helping and support. For me, that help and support will come from my husband. Because my hair grows so fast, I knew in the very beginning that 15 days between shavings would be too long. And lately, I have even come to realize that 7 days is a long time. My goal for shaving will be 4 to 5 days, based on my schedule as well as my husband's. I have also come to realize the importance of the head shaving. After a hectic weekend of babysitting grandchildren and being totally out of my normal routine, I needed the head shaving to help me refocus on my retreat. My husband has been my inspiration in gaining physical health. I did not need to lose the 100 pounds that he did, but I followed his example of exercise and nutrition. Now I hope to be an inspiration to others, both through my writings and my journey to enlightenment. I invite you to follow me on my journey as I learn about myself and the religions of the world. You can read my blog and learn more about the balance between body, mind, and spirit on my website at www.positiveinfluences.net. Until next time, live well and live happy.